guys, my name is Liliana. I am the Child Care Director at the Rye YMCA. Today we'll be making chalk at home with just 2 ingredients. Let's get started. For this project, you're going to need some cornstarch, water, and a bowl. Alright, so I'm going to take equal parts cornstarch and water. It's going to be similar to when we did our oobleck, so you can go back into our videos if you want an extra refresher. But as I said, equal parts, so I'm going to grab 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and 1 tablespoon of water. And I'm going to mix that in until it's all combined and acts like oobleck. Alright, so I am done mixing my water and the cornstarch, so it looks liquidy, but when you pick it up, it has some resistance, right? So from here, what you're going to do is you're going to transfer it to a small container. It can be a plastic bag. I'm going to transfer it to the place where I want it to set. All right, so for me, it's going to be this muffin or cupcake tin. It's very thick, almost cardboardy, so it's not going to leak, but you do want it to be able to kind of get air just so that water can evaporate and it can form into something that they can hold. You don't want to make it too big just because if it dries out too much, it will crumble up, so just making sure that your, I guess your portions are smaller. So I'm just going to pour that in. So I've added my mixture into my cupcake tin. I could have added a little bit more, but I want them kind of thin just because I want them to dry faster. It will take about 24 hours to fully dry and set. Anything after that, you might want to store it in a plastic bag just to prevent it from overly drying and becoming crumbly. So depending on how much you're doing, you could add a drop of food coloring or a little bit of watercolor, just being careful not to water down your mixture too much. You kind of want to keep it in that 1-to-1 ratio, all right? So we'll set this to dry. So once it's allowed to dry, you can try and see if you can cut it without making it crumble too much, just into pieces that you can kind of hold. And it's not going to be as sturdy as your typical chalk, but it does still work, right? So this one's a little bit crumbly just because it hasn't set completely, but it still works, right? So if you're doing it outside or on the sidewalk, it will work just fine, and then it washes away with just some water, all right? So we hope you guys give it a try. Let us know how yours turned out and if you used any colors. Bye, guys.